rejoin the play. Here's Harden against Jalen Smith, the blow-by, and the left-handed finish by Harden, one of the great scorers all time. Zubac came over from the Lakers in 2019. Harden from the Sixers in 2023. Here's Collins. That's a three.
He's been working on his outside game. He started to.
He wanted a foul. Here comes Dunn back for L.A. Into Okoro. The kick out for Collins. Same spot, same result, and it's 8-0 L.A.
I thought Bucella's had room to even operate.
White comes back and hits a three.
It's good to see right here. Pick and roll, dive, pops.
Vucevic got rid of it with Harden. It ended up being a good choice as Buzelis gets the Bulls back within one after trailing by 8.
Yeah, and it's obvious they're letting them play. So you got to get ready for a physical game to get the Bulls.
Collins beats everybody down the floor, gets the feed from Dunn. Got a 4-point win yesterday against the Wizards for their 6th straight win that ties a season-long streak. Inside Zubac. Harden was waiting for Vucevic to get kick out to Dunn.
He was to an elbow to get rid of it.
Man, Chris Dunn powering his way to the cup.
You know, I just say you got to get him on the move, bring him off some single doubles, get him some rhythm.
Bulls just 4 of 16 for the field. Meanwhile, Chris Dunn is still only down 4 though. Herder, Dosunmu, and Jones off the bench with Buzelis and Vucevic. Herder hits that time.
He came off the move.
Looking like Lloyd Ball out there. Here is Dosunmu against the bigger number 11 in Brook Lopez. Smith dives inside on Lopez, who deterred it. Smith got it back, battling it. 42% from the three-point line. Wow. Limited duty. He's getting more opportunities and has been good when he's had it. There's Terry for 3.
Well, give me the hot sauce, JT.
Here comes Terry.
It's like a trap meet.
Herder, open. 3 ball.
There you go, Herder, Kev.
Good job by Terry to stick with Jordan Miller through the screen. That's another nice athletic play by Jordan Miller, who's had some nice minutes already.
He's had some big games this year.
55. He and James Harden have each had a 55-point game this year. Herder again. Looks like the shooting funk might be. Miller trying to navigate it. Little
nice move.
Step back from Jordan Miller. That was impressive.
He stepped all the way back on that one. He's got some separation.
Pirouetting one. There's White with the draw.
A solid defensive player as well.
Absolutely. He was the kind of the artisan of the chase down block. And he helps defend White, who loses it to Miller, who finds Christie, who lays it in.
Ty Lue's screaming over there. Points off turnovers, 10-0.
Jones.
Bang, bang, bang.
Nice feed by Herder.
All the other teams are like banging from the three-point line.
Jones, Vucevic, Smith. He lines it up. Airballed it to Jones.
Good rebound by.
8 points per game among anybody 6'1" or shorter. Right into the middle of the zone for Miller. Too easy.
Well, that's, again, guard 3 people. Go get a boost.
Well, you've talked about White. Gets a little too aggressive on contest, trying to block a shot. Here's Terry inside. Nice move.
Go back it up there.
From 2-point range in the first. That is the worst 2-point percentage in a quarter for the Bulls in 7 years in any quarter as Harden gets to the rim. Clippers down by 8. Here is Collins. Oh, Euro step, and he slides through.
I thought Modest was going to get that from behind the chase down block.
Modest with 60 blocks this year to lead the Bulls coming into action tonight.
Well, Clippers in the zone now.
Here is Vucevic, the spin on Collins.
Simple game. Collins trying to draw a charge.
Harden's coming off a game where he went to the free throw line 20 times yesterday. Here is Smith.
Make him pay Jalen Smith.
He is 2 for
36 blocks in the first 15 games.
Oh, man. That is a big body in Zubac banging through Smith, who was trying to draw the charge, and Zubac just crushed him.
If you're Jalen Smith, you can't try to draw a charge inside the circle.
Here is Dosunmu, another 3.
Io goes trace.
Coming in, shooting a blistering 45%.
Boy, that was a nice move by Dalen Terry.
Collins into Buzelis.
Give me that. Give me that.
Dosunmu, another one.
This kid has worked on his game tremendously since he came in this league. Things that people said he couldn't do, didn't box him out.
Sanders is there. Io trying to separate. Jones, 9 to shoot. Vucevic kicks it. Nice cut by those.
I would say we're most proud of the broadcast. I mean, you guys do such an incredible job. Really, when you think about the launch of this network, we are on such an accelerated timeline to get this app launched as well. The broadcast never missed a beat. The video never missed a beat. So I think we're all really proud of that. And that's a huge kudos to you both.
We really appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say.
Access denied.
Jalen Smith with a nice rejection, and Kobe White with the left hand.
Kobe White.
Turnover here by LA as White got into the passing lane. Finds Smith at the rim for the jam.
Good pass and good defense.
3.5 turnovers a game for Harden. He averaged more than 4 last year. Here's Sanders all the way inside. Shaquille O'Neal pizza.
Yeah.
Here is Harden looking for a foul on Herter. They won't give it to him there. Zubac hooks it back up and in.
Well, they've been in 4.5 minutes. They've scored 17 points.
And at 3 more from Collins. And Zubac lob baseline. John Collins can still get up. And he has a couple times.
But the power forward position, that is really rare.
Now they're letting Zubac do most of the work with Harden. There is a much-needed Vucevic basket to stem the tide for Chicago.
And good job by Kevin Herter to take his time and be patient to let that play develop to get the ball inside to Vooch.
Harden, the kick. Collins, left side, and he hits a 3.
Boy, he's been hot for the three-point line.
Here's the drive, the floater by Jones. Got it to go. First miss from 3. Long rebound, Jones to Buzelis on the drive.
Nice move.
Up ahead for Herter.
I want to get some butter with that roll. Because, you know, we've been, listen, everybody's been hurt this year.
Listen, if I say it all the time that Giddey's out and the offense struggles, and I got to say it for the Clippers, too. I
already told you, you hit me, I'm falling down. Y'all gonna call the ambulance.
I want 150,000.
But I settle for 5.
Herter. Yo, three. Damn, Zell doing his thing. Here's Harden knocking down the jumper.
There's, again, 30 assists with only 9 turnovers.
Okoro's coming back into the game for Chicago. Lob up top, and there's Niederhauser, the number 30 pick. Dosunmu comes back and steals it away from Christie. Herter fires for White. Shovel for Vucevic.
Vucevic, Main, sliding down Main Street. You got to give him tip your hat to him.
20 points a game in January. His block numbers are way up, almost 2 a game, or right around 2 a game over the last week plus. This is as good as Vucevic has played in a while. And I agreed with you as Dosunmu with the easy run to the rim. I thought he looked... There is Okoro, Jones, White, Vucevic, Dosunmu. Good ball movement.
Bang, bang, bang.
3. That's his second of the night in the 1,000. Baby boys had Social Security cards applied for on their behalf by their parents with the name Kobe. Spelled how Kobe Bryant spelled it, not the way Kobe White spelled it, who just hit a 3 to go up by 30 points. That was the peak of it, 2001. Of naming your kids Kobe. Now, obviously, that number went down. Still a couple of hundred every year. Nice move by Niederhauser. A couple hundred every year, and then obviously, 6 years ago, Kobe White a 3. There is Kobe Brown. So naturally, after the passing of Kobe Bryant, that number went up again in 2020 and 2021. Another 1,500 boys were named Kobe in the year 2020.
And I named my American Bully Kobe.
That's right. And then is it Kobe and Brixton, which I like. I like the juxtaposition of those two. I like Vucevic in the paint. He's got 19. He was named after the movie. His middle name is Conan, after Conan the Barbarian. Trey Jones lays it home.
Yeah, this is,
and I worry more about the health and rest for this particular group.
When Tom.
Dad, Pat, was a great player at Northwestern. He was the head coach at Milwaukee, currently an assistant at Valpo. There's White again.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bulls haven't had a lot of these types of nights, but they had their biggest win of the season by 22 against Brooklyn on Sunday, and this is one of their larger margins this year.
Tie.
Bulls are the wall. They end the 6-game win streak for Los Angeles.